Hey, what is up my friend, it's Malcolmson here, and in the last video I promised you that I was going to show you how to get people to your site, and the one big domino we have to push over here is what exactly are we going to say to these people, and what is going to be the origin story. So if you don't know what your origin story is, it's pretty much a story that you take people on, so when they read it from start to finish, that they can understand why you are doing what you do, sort of thing, and how your product or service could benefit them, or they might want to have it. So if they read this here, you take them on this story, and then I'm gonna show you a video explaining exactly how to do this here, but I want to show you here first before kind of my sort of story that I've done an origin story 3 times now, and I just want to show you an example of a few that I done, and this is the very first origin story that I ever read. So it's kind of like, what are you going to write on your website? Like what words are you going to put on there, what hooks are you going to use? Like, you don't, unless you've got all that stuff, you're going to need to know what to write, and this is specifically where you start. So this is the origin story, this is your core story of your whole online business, and you're just gonna keep improving it over time. So this was like one of the first ones I read, and I didn't know anything about what I'm gonna share with you in a minute here, but this was kind of the first one. It was kind of short and it was all good in that there, and I got it done. It was kind of like my online discovery, and if you want to read this specific one, you can go to carmenlimitless.com/the-discovery, and that is my very first origin story that I ever read. The second one was, I still didn't know that strategy that I'm going to share with you in a couple of minutes, was one that I modeled off my mentor, one of my direct mentors that he told me about, and then he said just model his. So that's what I done. I modeled what he done and massaged it for myself, and this was the second one. And if you want to go and read that one, it's at carmenlimitless.com/my-story, and that was the second one. And then this is the third one that I've done to date, and this has been the best one for me yet, because I not only use the right strategy, but I can also do things like keep a spreadsheet and use all the hooks. So there's going to be so many hooks that you can pull out your origin story that's always going to come back to this, and then you're going to want to write little stories about each hook, and that's what you can throw out into the market and test, and then you'll pretty much build your bag of stories, because every good marketer has a bag full of stories. And this is how you start. You start with your origin story, and then you throw out all the hooks of your origin story, and then find out what hits, and then use what hits. And this is how we're going to do all our external marketing, through telling these kind of stories. So this was the main one, and I'll leave it below. By the time you see this, you're going to probably see this video in here, and this is my origin story. So I'm just going to let you see this video from the members area, and I'll be back with you in a second. Hey my friend, it's Malcolmson here, and this video is about your origin story. And why we want to sort of start off with an origin story is we want to take the people who are listening or reading our origin story on the same journey through the same emotions as we had from when we started off, when we didn't know about our opportunity or our product, to the point where we are now, and we want to take our people on that journey. So this is a key part of writing stories, and any good marketer and every good marketer has a bag full of stories, so they can go and pull this story from here. They think this one might work, or they know that this one will work best, and stuff like that there. So this is a big key part, and the main starting point is your origin story on how you went from not having a clue about where you are now to that kind of journey, and I will walk you through it here in this video. So this is from the book that is in the link below, and this is called The Hero of Two Journeys, and you're pretty much going to want to start off talking about the attractive character, and you want to build rapport in the first 10% of your origin story. So you're going to build rapport either through being victim in jeopardy, likable, funny, or powerful, and this character, which is you, the character is going to go on this two journeys. There's going to be the journey of achievement, and then there's going to be the journey of transformation. So you're going to want to establish rapport at the start, and then you're going to want to talk about your desire. What was the desire that you were going towards? And you're either going to go to win something, to retrieve something, to escape from something, or to stop something. And you want to talk about internal and external desires. Then when you're talking about your internal and external desires, you're going to talk about what was the wall you were in, where was that situation that you were in, that the people that you're talking to were potentially in as well. Then when you talk about that there, you're going to talk about what was the epiphany you had that was like, that was going to get you your desires. And then you're going to talk about the plan on how you're going to get there. And along the journey, you're going to come into conflict, and conflict creates emotion. And there's 5 points of conflict, and I'll just talk you through them here in this video. So there'll be opportunity, then there'll be the change of plans, then there'll be the point of no return, and then there'll be the major setback, and then there'll be 5, which is the climax. And at the end of this journey of conflict, and you're going to get to the end, and it doesn't really matter if you achieved what you set out to achieve, but the most important thing is the journey of transformation, which is going from where you used to be to your new beliefs. So transitioning from your old beliefs to your new beliefs. And here is the slide I showed you in the other video, and you're going to want to just kind of follow this here slide and talk about these here, and tick it off as you're going through it. And this is kind of like the diagram it looks like. So this is the hero of two journeys, and how you're going to write your origin story, and this is kind of the structure behind it. So when you're writing these kind of stories, you're going to want to write one of them for your core product, and then each individual product as service in your funnel. So you're going to want to write a story for this here, but just focus on writing the main origin story. I've written 3 now, and I'm going to show you in the next video what we're going to do with the origin story. But the idea is just to publish your first origin story on wherever you select it from the 3 different media types. It was either audio, video, or writing. hope you enjoyed this wee one. I'll catch you there. Alright my friend, I hope you enjoyed that one, and make sure and have a look at my origin story, and if you want to know exactly how to write your own, there is a link to the free book as well, which I highly recommend if you want to learn how to do all this marketing kind of stuff. So have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.